Yeah, every day I do this, never feel loose. And when I get up in the game, yeah, I'm here improved. A real problem, but I solve them all face proof. And if you think I'm gon' fold, then you talking fool. Yeah, y'all wanna win, let me spin, boy. I'm done inside, I'm super fly like I'm hanging off the rim, boy. I've been winning for my kinfolk, and I put on for my city from the intro. Let's go.
I put that time in, my pride is out the roof, I get that grind in. So I'ma tell the truth, I get my grind on. You know the pressure make all of these diamonds. I tell them get back, step back, fast track, big lap, big facts. I'm past that, yeah. I'm trying to get ahead, get out the way. Now move forward, stand back. Now break away, I'm about to bring it on. I ain't never backing down. Took me step up to the plate. For my city, for my town. I do whatever it takes. I'ma go and get this ground. I'ma go all look around. See the sights, yeah. Hop out and I'm steaming, ride around and I'm dreaming. Once I get the feeling, nobody can stop me. Hit it, I'm on gold, fanning all you foes. Once I'm on the road, I'm knocking out of the door. I got the range.
Okay, we should be live. Main screen, here we are. Here we are. Okay, we're starting a bit later because I swapped the schedules around. So I'm thinking of doing the gaming channel, like the gaming stuff first, and then coming on here, because I noticed that people are much more lively at this time, and I'll be leaving, and obviously I thought we'd go an hour later, and that's fine, but next time, we may start a bit around, yeah. For now we're doing midnight, dude, that's where it is, that's where it's at. That's where we're starting. Let me just swap my channels around here so I can watch my stream on this screen. See how things are going, you know. See how things are going. Okay, things are going alright, yeah. Okay, I think we're good. Up in there. There we go. Dropping my links all up in the chat. Oh shit. There we go. Sound looks fun. Let's actually bring it down a bit. I don't know about normally where it sits. Yeah, that's where it is. Okay, cool. Feel good. Feel Gucci. Here we are. Ready to work. It's been a while. I think further sometime on this channel I will be doing a critique on the animations we sent to via the animation studio, because obviously we checked it out at the end of the last stream, and obviously I wasn't too happy about it. I was glad that they actually finished it, and they wanted to make the anime adaptation of my comic, but the results are not what I was looking for, so that's what I mean. video probably on the channel here on how to what went wrong, what is wrong basically with the animation aspects of it that I don't like or would like to see improve, and how to actually improve it, or how I would improve it. Because obviously I'm a professional animator. I've been in the industry for over 8 years now, or coming up actually for 8 years. So I mean, you better get the information yourself, you know what I mean? Obviously the person who works on this animation, I can tell they're very inexperienced. Not that they're not a good animator, it's just they're making certain mistakes. And most of it I don't know, but I feel like it could also be because of my art style at the time, and I don't know, there was maybe a miscommunication. Maybe they wanted to stick to the art, they wanted to stick to the comic, what they were given, but I feel like they could have done so much better. I mean, I would have done better. I mean, if someone handed me a certain, like, their works in terms of a comic book form or storyboard form, and you know, that's all I had, I didn't have any other. Let's say they just handed me over a comic book and it looks like, you know what I mean, just basic ass webtoon. Like, I don't know if you've ever been on a webtoon and you like go on there and you're like, oh, this was definitely done by like 12-year-olds. You know, when you see that, right? So like, if someone handed me that and they were like, this needs to be adapted into an anime, I think I would have handled it a bit differently. You know, I would have at least make a few character sheets myself, and there was character sheets done for some reason. Yeah, now that I think about it, there's no actual excuse for this person or this group or whatever, because they made their own character sheets, which means that they didn't stick to the consistency of their own character sheets. Like, that's why you have character sheets, so you can see different positionings of the faces and stuff. So it makes it easier, but you don't have to guess like how the faces are looking. It just makes things consistent throughout. So you know, oh, this is what the character looks like. And obviously you keep the head shape, and it's not like freaking morphing all over the place with different tips and sizes and whatever, right? So that's what the character sheet is for, to make sure you stay consistent throughout. And it's just guys, you know, guys can help you. So this person made a guide and they didn't follow their own guide. So I don't know what to say. I don't know if they were rushed. I don't know what happened. But I just know that if they are professionals, and I say if because the work they handed to me didn't seem professional. And so that's why I'm saying if. Because, I don't know. Like, it might seem too harsh, but that's my opinion. That as an animator, as someone who works in this field, like I would, like, you know, they had a lot of time. They had a whole year to deliver 3 minutes of animation. But nothing else to do. I don't know what else is going on behind the scenes. Now, granted, actually they produced 3 minute pieces of video to display on each of my comics. I would have personally, there was no rush. Like, I don't know who was rushing me, but there was no rush. You could have just started with pure heroes and you could have focused on that. Get that perfect, get that a solid sample, something really cool I can show people, get people hyped about it, and put that out there, rather than get a mishmash of all 3. Very rushed. Like, why are we rushing, guys? Why are we rushing? You know? Like, I didn't expect this to be put out in a year anyway. I expected 2 years, maybe 3 years, you know, for this to be stepped and put together and stuff like that. I don't expect it, obviously, because animation and anime itself takes time. You know, you wanna produce a certain type of product, and even then there's still mistakes and stuff, but you can hide that in editing and stuff like that. But like, I wouldn't expect that to be done in an entire year. Like, I would have expected 2 years. Sometimes it could go up to 5 years. Like, I would have waited. I'm not rushed, you know what I mean? Like, you produce it on your own time. You know, this is free. You know what I mean? I'm not paying anyone to do it. They're doing it for me for free. Like, I don't know why they rush me, so hard. I guess they're on the deadline, on the schedule, they set to do something, that's fine. But also, like, I mean, to be fair, like a whole year, I would have been able to do something like 3 minutes of something in a whole year. I do 3 minutes in like less than 2 weeks sometimes, So like, granted it's 3D and with 3D you reuse assets, put it together and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So with 2D, I get it, but at the same time, I'm pretty sure I can put out a 2D project within a year. It's way better than me. I mean, I did way better on it in 3 months, like unpolished, and it's still better than whatever they gave me. So, I mean, definitely a year would be more than that. Welcome to the stream, Gabriel, Fatab. Okay, I'm just gonna call it Gabriel because that's easy. But yeah, welcome back. Pretty sure, I think you were in the last week. I don't remember, you came like at the end, I'm not sure. Was it? I don't know, but I've seen your icon before, definitely. Yeah, welcome back. Some stuff done, anything about frickety frack, the animator sent me back from the studio, and it's not good. It's not good. And they were like, we're gonna adapt this comic into an anime, and I was like, oh, sweet, right? And then, but I should have expected it, with the samples that they really gave me from stuff they did with other people, I really had my suspicions, and then I saw the actual work now, and I'm like, oh god, am I going to have to do it myself again? Am I just going to have to, It's going to be one of those things, you have to show people how to do it again. They're doing it for free, so I'm not gonna really, say anything about it. That's why I wasn't like too. When they showed me the song, I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, man. Because it's like, it's free. You get what you paid for, you know what I mean? I'd be even more pissed if I actually paid for it, and they just delivered this bad. But, that's not all bad though. Let me just pick this out. It's not all bad. There's some good aspects of it. But, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about the anime adaptation of my comic, which is produced by a certain type of studio. There's a new streaming service come out on Obsidian Red. And so there's a studio that helped produce this product. It's just not what I wanted. It's not looking good. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know what's the final product. I don't know. I hope that's not the final product. If they no, this is a sample. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, at least they can clean up some animation and clean up some movement. Stuff can be moved around. And I don't think it's the final, because why? It wasn't like actual sound effects and stuff. I'm pretty sure it has to be taken to an actual studio. I don't know if this is just still up. I hope so. I don't want this to be the final. I want actually some more work to be put in it. Maybe they felt rushed because I've asked them. Maybe I shouldn't have badgered them. So I've asked them about it and how things are going. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should have. But I just wanted to know, if everything is still okay on their side. I don't want to. I should have maybe not rush them or say anything, Because I know how production is, and like something. Maybe it's just me asking about it. You know, the guy in charge was just like, God damn, we gotta get this thing done. He's already asking. He's asking about it. Well, we gotta get this thing done. This thing has to be done. We gotta put it out there. It has to be done. It has to be done now. You know? So, but I have to check on these things. You know, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. You know, they're not keeping me really in the loop. You know, I'm not directing the project. I'm just the author of the works. You know. I'm not really directing it, like saying like what goes and what stays. There's another guy doing it. So, and I do like the stuff that like some stuff that added in, and I really like it. I was like, yeah, go with that. Yeah, it's cool. Because obviously with a comic, you're not actually showing the transition from one panel to another. And I think they did a pretty good job at certain points in the story, and I was like, okay, cool, that works. But you know, most of it was like, why? I think the biggest problem I had was the actions and the movement. I think the actions was the problem. Special effects as well. Like they could have, it's just, there's no boom, there's no gripping, you know, action shots, you know. There's no action shots where I look at them like, man, that's why I want to watch this anime. That's why I want to watch the show. That's it, you know. But I can see potential in those shots. I can see potential in shots like, okay, this could be one of those. You know, you see the show, you know what it is. Like, man, that's why I want to watch that anime, you know. But I don't know. This guy's head. Small, big. Yeah, I hope they come I hope they figure out that. Yeah, you know, hopefully they figure it out. I'm trying not to see it. I'm trying to be good. It's frustrating, you know. But if one comes out, you know, I'm gonna hold myself back, you know. I mean, just let it out, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna try at least as much as I can, but otherwise I'll drop a couple of responses in there, you know. S's and A's, you know. We'll drop the whole alphabet in there, maybe. Maybe not the whole alphabet, but you know, just the OG ones, the OG through alphabet letters, you know. The words, you know. Drop it in there every now and then. Keep things edgy. I'm gonna like batch it out anyway. I don't put too much in there. But just enough so you get some information. A long way to go to finish first season, and then already vamping the first season. Season 2 is still going. We get into season 2. Once I'm done, obviously, I'll start posting season 2. I think I'm gonna finish season 2 first, and then start posting it while I'm working on season 2. That would be ideal. Good process. that means season 2 is only dropping next year, most likely. The revamped version of season 1 dropping this year. Probably end of this year. See what that looks like. Always gotta take a step back and just I don't know about this perspective though. You know, some parts of the body just seem out. Get to that point. Now we put some face. I'm kind of liking where season 2 is going. Season 2 we're gonna get to some really started on that really. I actually didn't start as like season 1. Season 1 start off immediately like rolling out in the city and all types of power shooting everywhere, heroes dying and like this crazy stuff, you know. But I think season 2 is a bit more tuned down a little, toned down. I'm also getting in depth into the story and the overarching thing of all that's going on with the heroes and everything. It's awesome. Finally, complicated, which is gonna work for myself. Kind of flows with the eye glow, you know. Kind of goes with it. Glow. Obviously. Gonna copy in some. Just kind of look very, you know, edgy. I know edgy guys too. No, but shouldn't be good out. Just fix that, the whole side of it. I also bought some equipment for the studio, so we can get the walls set up here. I mean, it's kind of bland, you know, and I do want to get some soundproofing for the room because, you know, my wife was like, yeah, I'm pretty loud in the room, and it's because there's barely anything in here, so the sound just bounces off everything, you know. So I kind of want to get some soundproofing in here. I got some really red and black, you know, sound foam thingies, you know, that you put on the wall. Got a few of those. Probably not gonna come this week coming, but the following week you'll probably see a change in kind of theme. Yeah, for my studio, and then obviously you're gonna get the new mic, you know, because this mic stand is just in the way all the time because my original mic arm broke, so I gotta definitely sort that out. And then we're gonna get I want to put accessories in the controller, the gaming stuff. I think I got a new keyboard. I think I got a new keyboard and mouse set for my main computer. Yeah, that's gonna work. Just came from like a 21st, my cousin's 21st year. She just came from there, and you know, just before that I was playing Street Fighter on my other channel because I was like gaming, playing fighting games over there, mainly Street Fighter and Tekken. That's like the main thing, you know. I actually definitely step on my Tekken game, but you know, you guys like gaming, my other channel. I should add a link there. I keep forgetting. Where is the other channel? Let's add a link here for those who want to check it out. Oh, there it is. ago, but Comic-Con here in South Africa. Otherwise, pin it to the top. We'll leave it there. Whoever wants to join. But for now, I feel like the proportions on one right. Could be. Let's see if actually talking about, so like season 2, the way I've planned it so far, right now where it's at, yeah, then it's gonna be interesting. It's kind of like a burden off, I feel like, in the sense that the main protagonist has to kind of team up with the villain. Obviously they couldn't, so things are not going to go as planned. They have their own agendas and goals that they would like to reach. It's really interesting to see how it's handled. A bit of air actually. My guy here, he's jacked. He has all the muscles in all the worlds. It's just muscle everywhere. So he's been training his whole life, you know what I mean? This guy's just been out there. still on the juice, you know. The juice of vengeance. It's up on that vengeance. Vengeance juice. That isn't it, right? Yellow, the BG music is louder than the audio chains. God damn. That's why we need your boy. Maybe I'm just talking really softly. Let me actually listen. Let me give it a listen. Let's see what's happening over here. I see. I had the wrong thing turned on. God damn it. Hold on. If I turn this up again. Okay, I see the problem. Yeah, that's the problem right there. But too soft, hold on. Around about here. Yeah, I think that's about right. And that's why we have two PCs. Okay. Things should be fine now. So now I know for next time. What you're doing? Working on my comic. We're revamping it. It's the revampings. The revamping. Okay, there we go. Muscle. Well, specifically, I'm working on the muscles. I think I got kind of them. Let's see, yeah. Figure that out. anyway. Should I actually draw? Because we're not going to see this spot, you know what I mean? Barely going to see it. So I think we can just make it very simple. Not spend too much time on it, just make it very simple, because who's really gonna care about this part of the legs except the people probably watching. Might even get cut off in the finals. I mean, just leave it like that. That's not good. Yeah, I kind of fucked up the forearm here. Hold on. Yeah. Fucked up the whole arm actually. It's like weirdly. It's not in the right position actually. There we go. Yeah, maybe should be pushed out a bit more though. Maybe, I guess. Oh, I really see this. So this is just gonna be behind the panel anyway. But I'm gonna make it somewhat alright, I guess. Go. Yeah, kind of does fit. And I think it does have some broken cloth hanging down here. You know, old DBZ style. There we go. Oh yeah, fix that so I can drop this. Yeah, why are you up this late, Koya? What the hell are you doing up so late? Or is it early? Is it late or early for you guys? It might be... Actually might be time to wake up in Asia, I don't know. Don't know what's happening with the Asians. What's happening with you guys over there? I don't know. You guys waking up? Going to sleep? I know it's about 5. Let me see. 24. It's about going to be 7 o'clock in America. I know. At least where Jessie is. So she's probably having a supper or something. Let's see, here's the arm. I don't know, the arm seems right here. Let's find out. Is it somewhat turned? The arm is somewhat turned. And then what would it look? What does it look like under? So this is where this is. It's flat here, and it goes. This is where this is. This goes up here. Kind of have it right. This is here. Okay, I think I get it. So this has to be, this is right here, I guess. This goes this does this. Yeah. This should actually be a deeper roundabout. This is actually much deeper in here like this. Actually should come down a bit. How about here maybe? No, too much. Okay. I think that's fine. I don't know about his hand though. I don't know about this hand pose. Not quite sure what this hand pose, but I kind of roll with it. Okay, see what happens if we kind of just roll with it. I think I wanted to do an hour-and-a-half stream because I'm actually, yeah, I'm tired. Because I was out my cousin's 21st, so I'm kind of poofed, whatever the terminology is. So yeah, I'm gonna probably end it by then. For now. Figure this out first. Okay. God damn, my wife is eating at this time of the night. God damn. Crazy. That's what pregnancy does to you. Jeez. Crazy. My stomach is all the way jacked up. I don't know what the hell I ate, but yeah. Yeah, I did eat a lot of crazy shit at the 21st. So that's definitely, it's coming back to haunt my stomach. It is what it is, man. When you have a mixed family, you know, shit's crazy, man. All types of mixed ass food, you know. There we go. I wonder if his hand is probably gonna be chopped off in the final. Maybe. So it's not gonna be, you're gonna be able to tell what's going on at least. You know what I mean? I just want to see if his hand is not work at least. It might not work. So I just need a basic shape for the hand. I'm trying to follow it and see what happens. God damn, this index finger. It's not doing him any favors here. Not doing me any favors. There we go. Kind of like a chop, he's kind of chopping the air. Okay, we can add a few details, kind of. See what that looks like. Let's drop that off. I think the foreshortening needs to be a bit more. I gotta change the angle a bit more. Yeah, that actually looks a bit better. Something like this. Hold on. Ah, goddamn! I just undid. I undid the dude. Okay. We undid the dude. Oh. Beef it up a bit. Extend. Bring it in a bit. I think that'll work. That'll work. We redoed the undid. We got it. We got it. Where is the? Just take off this. Ah, that makes sense. This has to actually go under. I think can add like this back muscle in there. Pretty sure that'll help. You just take a step back. Let me look at it. Maybe make this a bit. Bring this in a bit. See what it looks like. Just dropping the lady. Is the hand maybe too big now? Too much for shortening. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think this is fine actually. open. There we go. Just another half an hour, then I'm gonna head to bed because, yeah guys, is what it is. I can feel the energy slightly draining from my body right now. Yeah, but next time it's gonna be better because this will be the time we actually end the stream, because I'll be starting at 11 rather than 12. So we'll start an hour earlier, and then yeah, so we'll start at 11 SAST this stream, and then before that we're gonna do the gaming. So I'm switching the two around so that way I feel like, you know, because the drawing, because the video games, you see, when I play the Street Fighters, play the fighting games, I'm on edge. I'm like thinking at 100 all the time, because I gotta calculate and figure out exactly how people are playing and stuff like that, and you gotta make those calculated decisions during fighting games and stuff like that, and I feel like that's just gonna really tire me out. And so that's why I thought, okay, play the game, you know, do all the fancy schmancy, the thinking and getting things, you know, playing the game and beating the opponents and, you know, calculating the movement or whatever. And then when I'm done with that, I come to the art stream, which is kind of like a cool down. It's kind of, because, you know, I'm kind of mindlessly just drawing stuff here. In a way, decisions are still being made, but, you know, it's more mindless than playing fighting games, to be honest with you, because that's the exact aspect. And I think it's because obviously I'm in tune with my I'm more better at drawing than obviously playing fighting games, I feel. So it just comes easier. King Maniac running the webcomic game. Yeah, man. One day we will be running the webcomic game, but I feel like I'll be in the manga game, you know what I mean? I guess it will still be a webcomic, it's on the web, you know? It's just in the manga format, or the stylistics of the manga, additional manga. But yeah, thanks for joining me again, Kelly. Chainsaw, why you cute as fuck? Hey man, sometimes I just be cute, I can't help it. Maniac, have you switched over solely to CSP, no more Blender? No, I still do the Blender, it's just I only do Blender. I use Blender for 3D backgrounds and for my animations now. CSP is just easier for comic stuff, unfortunately. It's, like I said, doing it in Blender is just crazy. It's what a mad person would do. It's what I did. It's just, you know what I mean? CSP is easier to use for comic book workflow? Yes, definitely much easier. Because they have the tools already in there and everything. Blender's it's like going around the world twice, you know what I mean, just to find like a car parked in a parking lot or something. I don't know if that's a good analogy, but you know what I mean, like it's where CSP is like right in your face, like they specialize in comic stuff. So I'm like, okay, cool, we'll just go with this option. Yeah, so I mean that's just the easiest thing. But for animation, I go with Blender all day, every day, dude. There's no fucking way. I've tried animating in CSP. It's just trash, dude. I don't know. It's just not optimal. It's not where, you know, some people can do it, but I'm just like, goddamn, dude. I'm talking about 2D. Obviously, you can't animate 3D in CSP. That's just ridiculous. Why would you do that even? But just animation in general, like I would go with Blender. That's just a better option for animation. For comics, sure, go with CSP. CSP works really well for comics. It has all the tools in there, it has all the templates, you know, everything is there. It has a good, resources, you know, for finding comic related stuff. Well developed community. It has everything that you need for a growing comic, you know. Blender has all that, but for animation and VFX and all that type of stuff as well. You know. I haven't actually been in the... Actually, I have been in the crease pencil stuff for quite some bit now. Quite a bit. But yeah, my upcoming another stream where Basil is thirsty for shades. I mean, that's like every stream, you know what I mean? I can't help it. But what I wanted to say is, the next video I plan to do on this channel, I'm planning to do a video critiquing the animations that was sent through from the animation studio, the anime studio, you know, adapting my comic into an anime. I'll be critiquing the animations, and I think I'll actually be using Blender to you know, demonstrate things that I would have done better, and how they can better the animation. I don't know. The thing is, I'm not sure if it's a final. You know, it says final, approved final on the thingy, but I don't know if it's the final it's gonna be released, the final product itself. It could just be a, you know, could just be a thing, you know. Let's see, boom boom. I think this is fine. You're not gonna see this part, so I don't have to draw everything here. You're not gonna really see that arm. Yeah, this is perfect. You know, you're not gonna see any of this. I don't have to worry about it. Maybe just do a kind of, this is kind of the butt, kind of something like that. I mean, no one's gonna focus. No one's gonna focus in between this line and be like, oh, change didn't draw the legs or whatever. Fucking only crazy ass people would do that. Also, the music stopped. Hold on. Boop, boopity. These booped. Okay, cool. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave this here. I just want to go through. I don't know if you guys saw the trash animation I got, but I like showing people stuff. So, let me show you guys what they gave me. Goddamn, they said, hey, Change, you can share this with anyone. Share it with your family, share it with your friends, share it online, share it. You know, they were like, share it, just fucking spam that shit. And I was just like, I will. But I ain't just gonna be like, oh, this, I'm not gonna, you know, lick your nutsack about it. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, fondle your good bits, you know what I mean? Like, we're gonna go into this, and yeah, you're gonna get critiqued. And I'm gonna talk about, because obviously I'm an animator by heart, and you're gonna get some harsh critiques from me based on animation stuff. So let me just go to my downloads, see what's here. There it is. Let's just pop that open. stop the music for. Oh no, this isn't my animation. I don't know why they sent me this. I don't fucking. Whose fucking animation is this? You know what I mean? Like it's this. No. The fuck. Why does the animation look better than mine? Fucking hell, dude. The fuck. Anyway, yeah, this is what we have here, right? This is the animation they sent me from this back from the studio. And so we're gonna go through this. For those of you who weren't here the last time, we're gonna go through it. I don't know who saw it. I don't know whoever. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't think Boya saw it. I don't think Kelly saw it. I don't think Basil saw it. You know what I mean? So here we have some narrations going. First of all, this font. I've said this many times. Why would you go with this font? First of all, because I can't. What's going on here, right? Change it. Change the font. You know what I mean? Just make it basic as shit. You know what I mean? We already have the particles in the back. We don't need any more, you know, pizzazz here. Okay, just fucking dumb it down a bit. You know, simplify it. Just simple text. I'm not sure. I think I would. I mean, the text font is fine. I don't really care about the font. You know, only nerds care about that stuff. But yeah, the font is fine. I think I would have gone with a like orangish color. Yeah. Like kind of this, like this value right here. Would have gone with like a yellowish orange, like bright color. And then yeah.
The answer is quite simple.
You could have, you know what you could have done also? Like you could have
Actually,
like go back there. Go back. Where it does the
answer is
flash.
quite simple. Actually,
That font that pops up, you could have kept it like that,
answer is
but just make it a very
simple.
bright yellow. Oh,
Actually,
bright yellow. By the way, that transition trash. Bright yellow.
actually,
And yeah, also the shot could have done more. Could have done better. The shot that I did fucking 3 years ago was better than this, to be honest with you. I think composition, they should have brought the sword closer. Should have been right up in your face. And then could have been just here. It could have been let me see if I can, because this is obviously popped up now. But yeah, you could have like put the sword in the ground, in the foreground here. You can see there's a piece of ground here. There's a piece of ground here. You gotta put it in that foreground, right up on your face. You gotta leave the background the way it is. I think it's fine. Obviously needs some work, but yeah, you could have worked more on this. You could have. Oh, I just think just define the shape a bit more, and then because it's kind of like choppy. It's like you cut this out. You know what I mean? Like it shouldn't. It should blend more in. I think it should have blended more in. That's just my critique there. That's what it is. You see, it says final here. I'm just worried that this is the final product. And then we have the guy running, which by the way, the running animation here in the beginning, let me check that out. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whoa, hold up. What's going on with the feet? What the hell's going on with the feet over there? Let me check what's going on with the feet here. What the hell? What type of angle? How's this guy running? What the hell are you? I mean, it's quick, so you don't see it. But if I pause on that frame, look at it. His foot is like twisted. It's like twisted toward the camera. Like, come on, man. It would have been easier if we just straightened it out a bit. Fair enough. I don't know what was going on there. But it's so quick you don't even notice it. So, I mean, that's fine. I'm happy with that. That's all right. Well, not happy, but it will passes. It passes this part. Could have done more with this. The slow motion scream, not bad. I would have I don't know if it, but in the comic, it's his face is kind of blacked out. Don't really get to see what his eyes. You know, the kind of the anime thing where the eyes are darkened, and yeah. So you kind of, and it's also like it's supposed to be scratched up and bruised up. You know, um. So I don't know why that didn't come through, but it's supposed to kind of be. I don't know if I actually did it in my comic, but anyway, not a big problem. Um, quite simple. I think it's fair enough. Then this you could have done more with this, you know. Um, hopefully it's not a final. The flash frames, this movement, obviously from Demon Slayer, definitely from Demon Slayer. I can tell. Demon Slayer right here, full on. I would have done much more with, instead of this twisty thing, I would have done like fire shooting out the ground from his as his foot steps into it, and then maybe make it curl around him. I would have done that. I would have added more impact. That bursting of the sword, definitely Demon Slayer. I like it, but yeah. Okay, the jump is fine. The land into the jump, I just would have done it more. I would have done it more ferociously. Make him leap into the camera. You know, his face right on the camera. Right on the camera screen. Like his face right on, like his eyeball. Like freaking like right here. And then as, you know, he's spinning his sword toward this chick, you know. We do some foreshortening and whatever and whatever's, you know what I mean? Like make it look cool. And this part very basic. It's like they're not even moving. It's like you just move them, you know what I mean? Like they're not actually like their body is not moving you like a person, you know. It's just like a cut out drawing moving toward another cut out drawing. There's no life there, you know what I mean? Just kind of dull. Also, yeah, like very still. Let me see what's happening. Getting there. Like you could have made like look at this. Look at this shit. Here, as they collide, her hair is flapping. This thing is flapping. I could have also done his hair flapping. Maybe, yeah, I think it's fine. But make this flap more. Make it flap more. Make this flap more. Actually, this is fine. I think the hair is fine. But make this flap just as hard as that's flapping, because it's not working. His hair is also just not working as well. It's too little flapping going on. We need more flapping. We need more fire. Definitely more fire. I don't know what doesn't even look like anything. Right, and you could have done more there with it like being snuffed out.
One stubborn individual. Admirable as your persistence is.
The voice acting,
I'm afraid
not
I'd have
bad.
to
Not
end
bad
this
voice
little
acting.
dance.
That movement right there is actually
Little
pretty cool.
dance.
That movement, pretty cool. It
Little
works.
dance.
It doesn't have to be highly detailed, obviously, because of the movement. It's fine. Most but the shot, I don't know what you're doing with the hair. I don't know what's going on here. This shot, fine. I think it's fine. I just think it needs a bit more of something. I would have made the sword freaking glow red or something. I would have done that. Lightning was a very low quality. I would have pumped that up a bit more.
Let my guard down for a second.
With lightning, I don't know why they did it this way. Hopefully this isn't the final effect, because with lightning, they could have added some flash frames in here. Added some flash frames. Would have really helped bring this together. And then Yeah, definitely flash frames. The lightning I would have make. I don't know. It's just something off about the lightning. I'm pretty sure After Effects has like glowy. I don't know what this guy's editing with, but definitely there's some glow. You need to add some glow layers or something like fucking. You know what I mean? And then
Can't let my guard down for a second.
oh,
Looks like
this
I've no
shot not
choice.
bad. Like his hair so short
Can't
here
let
as
my guard down for a
well.
second.
I don't know. I guess maybe that's the reference I gave. But you could have done more, you know what I mean? Like it's just you're just copying directly from what I
Looks like I
did,
have
and
no
obviously
choice.
at the point like my art
Take
wasn't
in
as
every
good. The fire effects though, yeah, the
thing from
flowing of the
me.
fire,
This world will
everything,
not
the fire
suffer the
works
way I
here.
have.
Just to make it
Nothing
glow
to
a
lose
bit more.
now.
Add a
Prepare
bit
for
of
your
glow to it.
judgment.
You
I
look at
have
that
nothing to
dodgy
lose
glow,
now.
huh? Try to make it glow here. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing here.
Prepare for
But
your
it's not
judgment.
working. What's the point of that? I would have just left it
For
up.
me, this world will not suffer the
You
way
need
I
to make
have.
the whole
I
fire,
have
make the
nothing to lose
fire
now.
glow.
Prepare for your judgment.
Just
So the
weird
Black
all
Dragon
around. The
came
lighting
finally
just weird
reveals
there.
himself.
This spot ain't bad.
Black
It's
Dragon
just
came
I feel
finally
like there's
reveals
too
himself.
little
Let's have a little
frames.
fun.
Or just the way they are
Black
transitioning
Dragon
from
came
pose to
finally
pose is
reveals
just
himself.
so
Let's
it's
have a
too
little
sudden, too direct. It's not enough
himself. Let's have a little
expression, not enough movement. It's just like moving parts. This spot not bad actually,
Let's have a little fun.
not bad at all. Not bad at all. I just would have done more with the flash frames and the
Let's have
lightning.
a little fun.
Would have done more here. Maybe add another flash frame in there. Boom. Not mad at that at all. Same here. Same. Add a bit more in there. This shot just needs more refining. Like it needs more refining. That's I would have make it shorter as well. Like this is too long. Staring at whatever this is, right? I would have make it less, maybe 20 to 24 frames, like a second. And if you were gonna do a long shot, I would have done each individual one, showing them both coming toward each other, and then doing this shot. But obviously much shorter. So then it kind of gives each of the characters their own spotlight, and then at the same time bringing them together. So I would have done that. That's just what I would have done. This collision, I don't know what's going on here. I would have added a bit more force, bit more flash frames, bit more electricity. This, I don't know what's going on here. This just looks like smudges. This weird black outline that you're doing here just doesn't work. I get stylistically what you're going for, but it's not working. I would have done something else there. Same here. I don't know what what is and what what's even going on there, right? And then here it's just like it looks his head, obviously his head extends till about here, right? Extends till about here. So I would have bring this fire a bit upper. Kind of look like his head is smushed. The foreshortening's a bit weird. I mean, that motion, I would have gone all out with this motion. I don't know if you've ever seen Naruto and seen Sasuke blow fire from his mouth. I mean, who hasn't seen people blow fire from the mouth? There's so much reference for this. I'm pretty sure you can go to Avatar. I'm pretty sure there's so much reference for this. I don't know where this guy got this reference, but it's not it. Okay. Also, the body is weird. Okay, and it's just yeah. More needs to be done there. Fire doesn't even look like fire anymore over here. I don't know what's going. Also, like the way I drew this was the fire is supposed to be one long stream, and as she dodges the fire, it's supposed to follow. You know what I mean? Like, supposed to track the fire, like coming after. Like, this just looks like he's spitting twice. I don't know what the hell's going on there. And then she shoots a fireball that looks, actually at first, boom, looks very powerful, very impactful. And then what in God's name happened here? I don't know. But all of a sudden it just became a very small golf ball. I don't know. Like, this is a big blast. It's the size of a hand. At least the size of a hand. Now, obviously, it's expanding outwards. So it's kind of like a, I don't know if you've seen DBZ, Kamehameha wave, or whatever, laser beam of some sort. And look at this, this small little particle. That's what it looks like. A small particle floating toward him, and he smacks it away. Like, there's no impact. There's no force. You know what I mean? Like, work that out. And then the explosion also do better. There needs to be the explosion also isn't really impactful. It's a good smoke explosion though. It's a good that first initial part, not bad. I see what you're going for. I see what it is. What you're going for. This part I would have added a bit more, you know, a bit more red in here, a bit more fiery red explosiveness. I would have added here. Maybe a few more flash frames I would have added in there. And then boom, and then like I would have eased out a few frames, just kind of like, you know, slowly ease it out so it can just kind of capture the explosion a bit more and emphasize how big this explosion is and stuff. And I would have added the characters next to it for scale to show the giant explosion. She's coming in, they're smacking the swords around. This is alright. It's just, what's going on here with these noodle arms, you know what I mean? Maybe figure that out there. Again, the posing is a bit stiff. Throughout, the posing is a bit stiff, which is like another thing that I was like, needs to be done better. This part, the flash frame, I like the flash frame into the arm being cut. This additional thing that they added was pretty cool, I ain't gonna lie. This part, obviously my explosion was way better. I was expecting a nuclear explosion, like an atom bomb being set off, but obviously I didn't get that. Arms chopped off. And then obviously this pose, please fix it. Yeah, I don't want curtsying in my animation. This is not an attractive pose. It's not a, like, who, I don't know if you've ever seen swordsman fight, how they wield the sword, the motions of a swordsman or something like that. You know what I mean? You could have maybe even grasped, you could have maybe, you know, referenced something from there. You didn't even have to think that hard on it. This pose, no person wielding a sword who is in the battle bursting full of flames versing a demon chick would do. Like, this is, none of this would happen. Like, I don't know, like with this aspect, like the posing, I don't know what he's trying to do here. Maybe he's empowered by that pose. I don't know what's going on. Then all of a sudden from that pose we jump to this pose, which is like, what happened in between there? I don't know, but the transition is weird. Yeah, I would have cut to his maybe foot boosting himself toward this position or something. That's what I did in the comic. You know what I mean? I don't know why I didn't follow that, but yeah, I guess that's the foot. But I would have put this before before that. I would have put this foot before that. Put some fire behind it. Make that thing fly toward the chick, like in the comic. You know what I mean? That'll be fixed. Cool. The one thing is the push from the foot though, yeah. Make it more impactful. You can even when it's you don't even have to show that part. If you cut it as soon as the ribs are being shown cracked, if you cut it immediately here, I'm pretty sure that would have been much more effective. Like you didn't even have to show that shot of her being pushed away. You could have cut it actually just before that. Just after that, you just cut that section out and just make it start here, boom, immediately here. But obviously, I would have, yeah, I would have made this guy, like in the comic, he shoots up here, boom, shoots up down here, and he catches himself on the ground actually. And as he catches himself, the ground breaks slowly apart as he lands, and he's like powering up a big swing, trying to catch himself with the ground, while he's landing. And then he does this pose, which is actually much better in the comic, the way I foreshortened it. And I don't know why it changes direction, because he lands and now he's facing this way. Now, obviously, the lady from the previous shot, she thinks she's coming this way, but then he turns toward the camera and does this, which means he was standing sideways, and it just doesn't make sense. The continuity doesn't make sense. I would have made him swing that way, or I would have made him face the camera already and swing downward. You know what I mean? Then we have the black dragon thing, which my dragon was much cooler, I ain't gonna lie. That's just my opinion. You can take it or leave it, but I liked my one better. So I would have make the dragon, like I said, from that shot, if you had to really fix the continuity, the dragon would have come out. Fire would have burst from the ground, kind of like geysers, right? And then I would have formed this massive dragon, which then he slashes downward, directing the dragon toward the camera, kind of like that, but in my own way. And then
This is the power of the Blood Dragon King.
and boom. Now, I ain't too worried about this explosion. It's pretty cool. The only thing I would say is switch this. So make it start with this explosion coming upward into this. I think that would have been much impactful, because what it demonstrates is that the sword is coming down, and so a blast is shooting up and then expands. So what you're doing is you're expanding it first, then bringing it down. So I don't know. I feel like it just doesn't make sense there. Like with the continuity, it just doesn't make sense. Boom, and then you bring it down, which is like, But if you did it the other way, where you start doing this and then boom, you know what I mean? It first shoots upward. The fire, you shouldn't make it like a blast of fire shooting upward, then boom, this happens. You know what I mean? And that's just my opinion on this anime. There's 2 more animations. I don't have time to go through it, but when I do my video, I'm gonna go through this entire thing and I'm gonna critique the animations that I was given, where we could improve and what we could do better. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. Like, there's so much to do here. And that's why I said they should let me direct, because I am in the animation industry. I've had experience correcting certain things with certain people. I'm not the best, but I have an eye for certain things. You know what I mean? I know how to deal with it. And so, I could have actually deal with it. Just found hair on my PC. I think it's from my cat. Yeah. Okay, I should clean that. Definitely when I have the time. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I'm tired. So we're gonna leave it here. And yeah, that's where I'm gonna leave it here. Where is my end screen? Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna leave it there. Thank you all for joining. A little rant session at the end. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I have a video coming up where I'm gonna go through that whole thing. And hopefully, for those of you who want to get more into animation, maybe it helps you guys out. Maybe it helps the studio out working on my stuff. You know what I mean? Maybe it helps them out, figure this shit out. And yeah, that's just what I hope happens. You know what I mean? They figured it out. They come up with a better way to solve that issue there. It's not that I'm not critiquing them to be mean. I'm critiquing them so they can do better, so they can produce the results that I would like to see. That's just what it is, Obviously, I'm the author. I would like to see my works being produced or being made in my vision or what I would have done. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's about it. See you guys when I see you guys next stream, next video. Thanks for joining me. See you, everyone. Have a good old day, good old night. I'll see you when I see you. Bye-bye. Bye.